Welcome back, everyone.
Wait, that wasn't even like
Okay. Welcome back to DermSphere, where skin meets science.
I'm Dr. Casal.
I'm Dr. Bisher, and today's episode is retinoids, specifically over-the-counter retinoids. There are so many of them out there on the market. Even as a resident, I've been confused about retinols, retinoic acids, what each one of them did, and then you have multiple products in each category. So let's go back to the basics. We talked about the basic science in our other video of what these receptors do, what these drugs do. So if you want to reference that, you can go watch that video, get a little bit of the basic science under your belt. One disclaimer I always have to say with retinoids is if you are pregnant, planning a pregnancy, if you're breastfeeding, they are not recommended because they do have birth defects associated with them. Please avoid these. But now to the products. The first category is retinols, OLS.
So retinols, these are the lowest potency, lowest strength retinoid you can buy over the counter.
They have different concentrations. The low concentration ones, the medium concentration ones, and the high concentration ones. And these go from 0.01 to 2% on the high end. If you're new or if you have sensitive skin, then we would recommend that you do the low concentration ones.
What this helps with on a macro scale is fine lines, wrinkles, anti-aging benefits, hyperpigmentation,
Boosting your collagen,
boosting collagen production,
decreasing sebum,
right?
right?
Increasing your body's own production of hyaluronic acid, giving the skin a plumping effect.
Who would you recommend those to?
So people who have sensitive skin, people who can't tolerate things because maybe they have eczema, a compromised skin barrier, or they're just sensitive to products overall. They want to start out with a lower concentration and then work their way up as tolerated.
There is a caveat though. We don't want you to think that 1% of one product is less effective than 2% in another product.
So whatever the vehicle is in the product, we have creams, lotions, gels, ointments. All these things are going to deliver the product to your skin in a different way, as well as the other ingredients that are in the product that are going to help absorption.
Any recommendations of specific products that you like?
So our tried and true brands that we love, Neutrogena, La Roche-Posay, Paula's Choice, L'Oreal Paris.
The Ordinary is another one.
These are brands that are not going to contain many contact allergens. We can safely recommend them to patients, and the patients are going to come back to us and say, hey, I got a rip-roaring allergic reaction from using this product.
Exactly. It's Ramadan right now, and we have Eid al-Fitr, which is kind of like Christmas, and we buy our families gifts and all of that. So I'm shopping, and the price tag on these things is crazy. Some of them are like $200. What are your thoughts on that? Is more expensive? Does it mean that it's better or it's more elegant? I mean,
it's kind of nuanced, but I would say more expensive does not necessarily mean better. We see this across skincare across the board. So it's not like a general rule of thumb that you spend more money, you're going to get a better product. I think The Ordinary makes fantastic products, and theirs tend to be extremely affordable.
I don't think, okay, so I feel like skincare is like restaurants. Just because like you go to a fancy restaurant, it doesn't mean that the food's good. A lot of times they give you like smaller portions, and then you eat, and it's okay. And you know, they have the elegance of like the ambiance and the experience. So in skincare, you can think of that as like the packaging. It's so nice.
Right.
Or, you know, sometimes they have a nice fragrance or whatnot. But it doesn't mean that it's better. And sometimes, like after, we've all been there, we've gone to a fancy meal, and then you grab McDonald's on the way back, right? Because you're still hungry, and that's tried and true, right? So you can splurge, and some of these elegant ones are really, are good, but you don't need them to actually have efficacious product that you're putting on your skin. So that's the retinols. Then we go to the retinols, which are the step up. These are less common, I find, on the market to find the retinaldehydes. These are more potent. They're going to go only to 0.1%.
The product that I really like over the counter is a Retrinol, and that's a retinaldehyde, 0.1%.
So when would you get the retinol?
Yeah, great question. So you buy a retinol OL over the counter. Your skin has to convert that into retinaldehyde and then finally into retinoic acid before it's active and can bind the receptor.
Got it. So you already have a step ahead with this. Like your body has to do less work because like you're just lazy. So you're not going to try to go from A, B to C. You're just going to go from B to C. Is that what you're telling me?
Exactly.
All right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So if you're tolerating a retinol fine and you want to step it up to a retinaldehyde, that's safe to do and probably has better benefits, wouldn't you think?
Yeah. Going from the retinals to the retinoic acids. These are going to be even more irritating, but they help. The only one that's approved over the counter, at least in the US, is adapalene 0.1%.
Adapalene is great for its sebastatic effects, great for acne. It's not necessarily the best over-the-counter retinoid for its anti-aging benefits.
So that's a great point. So it's going to target your oil glands, but it's not going to target collagen and the deep structures of skin. Definitely stick with the retinols for that, the retinals, or another retinoic acid product.
This used to be available by prescription only from a dermatologist or any other doctor, and now it's available over the counter in the lowest strength possible.
Adapalene can be found in different brands, one of them being Differin.
Not to be confused, Differin.
Yes, yes.
So if that's not working for you, we can always step it up. They offer a 0.3% we can prescribe.
Which include tretinoin, tazarotene, and the fourth generation now,
Triferritine. It's brand new.
Triferritine, exactly, brand new.
These all
the
work on
market.
different retinoic acid receptors, which we'll talk about in a separate video on prescription strength retinoids.
So with that being said, hopefully we'll see you guys at our next episode. We're going to talk about the prescription strength ones. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thank you, guys.